Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a traveling edition of That Checks Out. I am your co-pilot, Luke Duke, Ted Wilson. Pilot over there doing the Bo Duke position is Damon Bracchio. Not with us today, thank God. Brian Big Mac, producer.
Oh, so look at the red light.
The red light. Well,
Don't look at the red light.
This screen will not make you dizzy if you don't look at it. There's a giant glass one you should be watching while driving. That screen down where I'm not supposed to have my eyes is making me dizzy.
That's why I got the cruise on, so we're fine.
Oh yeah, well, let's just go sit in the back then.
Nicole's like, wait a minute, you guys are both back here. I got the cruise on. Just relax.
I like how they warn you about the rumble strips.
Yeah.
Is there any bacon strips ahead?
Bacon. All right, so hit stop. Oh, you're recording now.
We can see it visually.
Look, I'm supposed to be looking off the glass box.
All right,
you told me.
Fine. My logic is ruined.
Your logic is ruined. So, this is pretty cool though, because this is our first road trip.
Road trip. Where are we going, Damon?
We're going to Waffle House.
Is there a Waffle House near us?
Yeah, 4 hours is close.
Yeah, pretty much, sure.
Yeah, 4 hours is close. And we have a passenger.
I'm just here for the waffles.
Yeah.
Oh, is that an option?
Wait a minute. You told me I had to talk to get waffles.
Yeah. I'll just ride in the trunk if that's
Right.
dark in there. I can take a nap.
And you're going to need to carry this because my focus is not on funny, it's on safety.
Yeah, I'm sure the other bodies won't mind if I'm back there.
Yeah. Golf clubs, body.
Just checking. 2 corpses. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Wait a minute. We're missing something.
Wait, did you say 2?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Did you round it to the nearest? Okay, never mind.
Well, just count the parts, sure.
So there's more construction. So we're going to drive through construction basically the whole time we're doing this.
Have you ever been on 55 in Illinois?
Yeah, I guess I have.
For those of you in our international countries, this is a highway that sucks.
This is the auto burn. It just sucks to drive on it.
It is the auto-versed.
Yeah. It sucks. What? That guy just threw a cigarette out.
Did you want it?
Yeah.
You got to call it earlier.
Yeah. Ooh. I want you to get alongside of him and Bo Duke that thing right into the car. Okay, so now we're slowing down to 55, and I'm doing 66, so I can't see that.
You're play-by-play, and I'm color. Is that?
Yeah. Ooh, look at that car.
I'm now moving the wheel to the right.
Ooh, look at that car. Wonder if you can hear the clicker or the blinker clicking on recording.
Yeah, that's a good question. I tell you, the other night, Tina came up to the room and said, "Did you hear that?" And I had 2 fans going and was listening to the music as I was trying to fall asleep. I'm like, "No." And she says, "You didn't hear that at all?" And I look out the window and I see the black and the blue and reds just flashing through the house. And I'm like, "Oh, clearly there's something going on outside." She's like, "Yeah, a car came through and took down 2 trees across the street." I'm like, "Nope, slipped right through it. We're good." To be fair, there was minor injuries. Everyone was fine. No one died, but just apparently I totally missed a car shearing 2 trees off right outside my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you weren't much help on the rescue scene then either?
No, apparently she was out there for 20 minutes waiting for the EMTs. And
really?
Yeah. I was listening to a Bon Jovi cassette, so I didn't hear it.
Dad.
I don't like where this is going. I'm out.
Yeah. It's not even a business problem. I'm out. That's not how it works.
I went out of the car.
Yeah. Better tuck and roll, son. We're in a construction zone. So, no, this should be entertaining. We should be able to get some good food.
Well, for 66% of the people in the car, this should be really entertaining.
That's 2/3, right?
Yes.
Okay. Really? Wouldn't it be 66.66 repeating?
Fine, if you want to be technical about it, sure.
Just checking. No, that does check out.
That does check out.
Yeah.
I've done the math. Yeah, we're driving for waffles. Have you ever done anything like this? In college, we used to do this. Someone would be like, "Hey, I'm in the mood for it," and you're not like this. The backseat might, but be like, "Hey, we're in the mood for sliders," and we would literally get in the car and drive up to the Chicago suburbs.
No.
At like 11 o'clock at night.
No, she wouldn't drive out of her way
because we'd have to get. No, I'm just saying like for the food. I mean, not for the
I got you.
like, trip.
Yeah.
No, because we were poor kids, so we had to like dig out change.
Yeah. Then you had gas money though, then too, right?
I don't know how we worked that out. Hey, Mom, fees have been increased again. I need you to put money in my account. I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird Thursday night fee increase. I don't know what happened.
Fridge broke. Everything in it's bad.
Yeah.
Gonna need to buy new groceries. So if you could send that over, I'd appreciate it. Wow. It's pretty solid, dude.
Yeah, we go to Checkers, too.
See, I like Checkers. They used to have one of those not far from where we lived.
Where?
Joliet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now there's one back there now, but it was gone for, what, 20 years?
We went to the one in Matson.
Man, well, yeah, from where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So,
Also, I went to lunch at Lambert's once.
Lambert's?
Yeah, it's south of St. Louis.
Oh. Well,
From Champaign, though. My buddy was like, hey, you always talk about that place. It's called Lambert's. Do you want to go? And I was like, when? He's like, well, we can go for lunch. All right.
Yeah. Hey, buddy of mine.
Of course, that was a weekend. It was not during a weekday when I was supposed to be in class at all.
You ready for the one-up guy? Buddy of mine.
Oh, was it a buddy of yours?
Yeah, buddy of mine.
Was his name Damon?
Nope. But his wife works for a major airline, and whatchamacallit, they'll hop on a plane and go to Boston for tea because they don't have to pay for anything. They fly standby. So they literally he'll take the kids when they were younger, he'll take them right up to the airport there, and they'll sit and wait, and boom, here it comes, and there's seats open. They jump on the plane, they go to Boston for 4 hours or so, and have tea, and do a little shopping.
Okay, well, that changed it. Like, I can get tea anywhere. I can't get Lambert's in my house.
Okay, well, you didn't have access to a plane.
That you know of. That I'm telling you about.
We're going to put a video on a website just shows you washing your plane in the driveway on Sunday. It's a jam box over in the corner. Playing a tape of my dad.
You don't realize that my plane is just parked in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And I needed a ride to go down and get it.
So, people that haven't been on the website, though, they're not going to understand that the whole dad thing was, you said...
We said it on the podcast. We read our...
Yeah, but what if they didn't listen?
Then you're presuming they're listening to this, but not that?
Yeah. You picked a crappy first one to start with.
I believe it because we have some friends, some guy who says he listens to
Correct.
but doesn't get the references.
Yeah. He's like, you guys were great this week. And then you call him a name, and he's like, what's that mean? Well, apparently it means we weren't great.
Apparently the week you were listening to was not specifically this week.
We were not great. Hey, that's
Hello?
my daughter texting. It's my daughter texting. I wonder if that picks up on the thing.
It was probably like a code. Like, I'm going to text you 30 minutes in. If you need me to get you out of there, I will tell you my leg is broken.
Yeah. Please,
hey, Damon, pull over. Our daughter's leg is broken.
Please drop Mom off somewhere and get her an Uber back because she's not hungry anymore for her favorite place, Waffle
Literally,
House.
like what people do on a first date.
Yeah.
Text me about 30 minutes in. I'll let you know if I need an out. We didn't have that capability back in the day.
No.
I literally had to go. I one time with one of our friends had to go to a date, sit 3 tables over, and if he signaled me, I was supposed to come over and get him out of that. I let him signal me for about 20 minutes before I I didn't realize that's what you were doing. His hands are up in the air like, over here. Finally, I come over, I'm like, you all right? Something around? Should have worked out a signal earlier. I mean, you just said you were going to flag me down. I was waiting for a flag.
I would have been so ignorant to do that too. I'd have been like, by the way, I just set my bill down. I was busy eating. I set my bill right on his table.
He said he'd pay for my lunch if I came over here and got him out of a bad date. What's your name, by the way?
Yeah. You know what? You signaled me first. He's out. He can still buy my lunch. That'd be great if there was 2 signalers set up and they both met, and the signalers were hitting it off, and the 2 people at the table were like, woohoo,
Yeah.
woohoo.
Or they come to the table like, hey, you guys going to finish that?
Yeah.
You guys want to get up? We'll take over. But stay close in case we need a signal.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. How's it going?
Or like, what are you doing here? Oh, yeah, well, I'm here for help a buddy out of a date. Oh, me too. Which one? He's that really pained-looking guy over there. Oh, coincidence.
He's that really pasty, pale, white, skinny guy that looks like he should be lucky to have a date. Oh, really? Well, that's my friend with them, and she's the same way. Wait till she starts talking. She's annoying as hell. You know?
Yeah, do you want to get out of here?
Hey, let's bounce. This place has terrible food. Let's just go somewhere else.
The clientele is awful.
They let people like that table in here. It's great. Gross.
What if you need a plumber?
Yeah. Well, Gardner exit. I'm going to stop on Electrician Way. And we got a lot of miles to go, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
Are we going to talk the whole way?
Huh?
Because I think my voice is going to give out in about a minute and a half.
No, we're not going to talk the whole way.
Okay, cool. Everyone enjoy the silence. We'll be back. 48 minutes.
The best part of a road trip where Nicole controls when the mic is hot is the guys being oblivious to the fact they've started recording. I like to think she picked that up from me.
You can't go wrong with 10 fur.
This used to be...
Oh, that's a new way of me saying it. 10 fur.
This used to be Mike's Candy. They used to make Laffy Taffy. I don't know who it all sold out to. So we'd come here because you get it at the outlet. We'd buy some and take it to my cousins.
So you had a Laffy Taffy outlet store?
Well, no, they had other stuff, but the story contains Laffy Taffy, so that's what I remember. Because my parents my dad ate one, pulled out a Crown. Was so like
You're not
so
supposed
upset.
to have that if you have Crowns, are you?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
then the funny thing is, the next morning my mom did the same thing. We stopped going to that outlet after that. It was literally the last time. I was like, no,
Most expensive.
I have all my teeth.
It's the most expensive outlet taffy you ever got.
She made fun of him all night, and the next morning went up.
I want a balcony that oversees the highway.
Especially the double nickel. Yeah, you got a great view of the old double nickel.
Well, we could just have a regular deck in the backyard. We couldn't see over the
Well,
fence.
it's that one subdivision that's up right before Bloomington, where it's just there's nothing, like 14 houses, and then like who decided? You know what? I'm going to speculate on this land right here.
Yeah.
It's about 80 miles from the nearest city, right up to a highway.
There's no exit. You got to go down 14 miles past and come back.
Let's build some houses.
Surely you must be kidding. Not kidding. Quit calling me Shirley.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding about Funk's Grove and their syrup.
Man, that's funked up. That is funked up. Surely you still can't be kidding. Duke, this is what you miss.
It's recording now, by the way.
Huh? Oh, the line went red.
Action!
Right in front of my face.
Well, we'll be paying Brian for a lot of edits this week.
Yeah.
Right when we get to those, like, there's absolutely nothing out there. We should find out what they're talking about.
Man, what you guys have been saying has been so funny. I'm going to hit record. And you got nothing.
Right here in River City. You got nothing.
Hey, but that Shirley thing was good. That was gold. We're recording that or no?
Super gold. Yeah, the joke that the Zucker brothers wrote in the 80s, that was gold.
The joke that nobody can see. Why is he saying Shirley? Because there's a sign. But I didn't know we were recording, so I didn't go, hey.
I don't know what it started. I just looked over when you said,
Yeah.
hey,
No,
what are you doing? And I look over, I'm like, hey, well, apparently we're on.
We totally got blindsided, and I like it. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't even give you a counter. Like, how long's it been recording? It's like, oh.
Well, I think it's just weird. It's just like, psst, hey, red light.
Hey.
Well, there are your sunflowers. Oh, those are nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear very popular gardening, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Very popular. Oh, man. There's, is that just like the weed of all weeds?
Apparently, it's this
Because
state
there's
flower of this highway.
It's a state
Have you seen these like picnic tables they have on the side of the road? Like,
No.
is there a bike path there? I mean, I don't understand. That's depressing. I get it back in the day when there weren't gas stations and restaurants in the 50s and people were going across the road now, but now it just seems sad.
Yeah. I don't,
Let's just pull off and have a picnic next to the interstate.
Yeah.
Upwind from the rest area.
Yeah. We don't need to bring soda. They got vending machines. We're all good.
I didn't know you could still get Tab. What do you think they filled this vending machine?
That's your Tab. That's your go-to.
I think it's out. I think it's gone now.
It's gone?
And I think Corona killed it.
For real?
Corona! Yeah.
What about RC Cola?
Oh, RC's back. They actually have a throwback label this year.
Throwback.
Actually, they probably just pulled out RC. No one bought it from like
Hey,
71.
hey, remember us? Their slogan, knocking the dust off since 2020.
Hey guys, remember your third choice of cola? We're still here.
Not to be confused with Crown Royal, which you'd much rather have. We're Royal Crown.
Hey, these letters are going the wrong way.
Yeah, it's so weird. I drank 4 2-liters and I've yet to get a buzz.
If you're not prepared to have your mind blown by Ted's vast knowledge of rest areas, then just zone out for the next minute or two. I know I did.
So this rest area they got pretty lazy in this one. They only built it on one side, and then instead of building a building with plumbing and stuff on the other side, they decided to be cheaper to tunnel under the road. Because you go under the road to get to it from the other side. It's just one rest area for both sides of the highway.
Really?
Yeah.
But how do you... So then you can't pull off from the other side?
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you want to pull off, I could go to the back.
Oh, you can pull off to a parking lot and then tunnel your way.
No, the road they pre-tunneled for you.
Oh, look at that airplane.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
I'm just saying.
Airplane.
That's not a big one though. That's like gonna spray a field or something with bullets. That'd be so awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. See right here, this bridge we're on.
Yeah.
Is the road from the other side. See?
Seriously?
Yes. This building is services for both sides. And then you have to go back under the tunnel to get back over.
So it's just like a gas station, basically. But there's no gas.
Not outside.
Yeah, there's no amenities. No amenities whatsoever.
There's gas inside for sure.
Nicole, the recording ninja, strikes again, and I gotta tell you, I'm thinking about hiring her. I've never seen the guy so well behaved.
Oh, great. Great.
Were you doing your syphilis check?
I was. Check one, testes.
testes, syphilis. That's not how it's supposed to go.
So we're on our way back from our field trip.
Yeah.
How'd that go for you, Damon?
I'm full.
Of what?
Working on a shake, but still getting there. I was informed that there is a double waffle.
Actually, did you look at the menu? There's a triple waffle.
Okay, I don't know why I'm just hearing about
Actually,
this.
I lied. The one on the right was pecan waffle. I just wanted to see if you were reading.
Okay, that would have really bothered me. Well, apparently I wasn't reading because I ordered smothered, which smothered does not mean gravy. It means onions?
Yeah. I like how we were going to try to not name where we're going, but anyone with any kind of indication.
No, I'm not using the name of anywhere we went.
Yeah.
It may or may not be a structure made of a delicious breakfast food. It may or may not.
National House of French Toast?
No, nothing international about it at all.
Was it a House of French Toast?
No. They were they little pockets in them. They hold syrup. What are they called? I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
Shoes.
We said that we should make blankets out of them. That was your business idea.
That is true.
And by the way, I'm in on your business idea
of making blankets out of the said breakfast items.
Yes,
I'm with you.
Let's call them waffles.
Okay. Yeah, we went to a place that specializes in waffles. And we got waffles.
Yeah.
There's 3 of us on this trip. We got 5 waffles. You do the math.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 off the double waffle, but...
Oh, did you get the double waffle with cheese?
No, that's gross. I tried, though, if you put enough syrup on it. I probably did. But, no, and I got the bowl. The bowl was really good, but then smothered... I said smothered with gravy. Well, I didn't say gravy, though. I said smothered.
You said smothered. And their vernacular, smothered means onions.
Yes. I have never smothered anyone with onions, ever, in my entire life.
It's weird, because I said chunked, which means...
Which I didn't know.
Which it means at him. Yeah, we had a good conversation in front of the server about you didn't know what the vernacular was.
Correct.
Yet she took at your face value that you wanted them smothered.
Right. So she realizes I don't speak any of the jargon whatsoever. Yet she took my order 100% knowing that I was probably not ordering the right thing.
But there is a silver lining.
Yeah. Yeah.
She forgot to tell them to add onions.
Yeah. The cook staff or her did not relay the item properly. So I did not have to eat said onions. I was very happy. I was very happy about that.
But you're saying it was overall pretty good.
Overall?
Yeah, I got into a little bit of an issue because you ordered the double waffle because I told you about the double waffle because I was going to order the double waffle. So I ordered the double waffle, and then when it came to my hash browns, I ordered double hash browns, and I never ordered double hash browns.
Yeah.
So I paid for 2 and only ate for 1.
Well, but
I dug the ham out of both of it.
you are not you're not a double anything kind of guy. You shouldn't really, like me, my side was a double waffle.
That's true.
That was my side.
You got a bowl of eggs and sausage and hash browns covered in gravy, and then as a side, you got 2 waffles.
Correct.
Did you want all that out there? Because it's out there now.
Yeah. Was there any left?
Well, this was a once in a year, maybe twice a year thing. I get to this place, so I wanted to maximize the effort. And I ordered maximize, but I did not eat maximize.
No, that's all right though. But then you paid the bill, so we got free breakfast.
Yeah, you got free breakfast.
Well, lunch, whatever you want to call it. We got a free meal. Yeah. So, but
you drove, so I figured you paid for gas. So
I appreciate
fair.
Appreciate that. I mean, I'm gonna still hit you up for gas money when we stop, but that's cool.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it checks out.
Pretty good. I was driving earlier this week. I got a rental car. And through work, if I do it online, I try to return it after the place closes. So you get a free evening. As long as you get it back before they open the next morning, it's considered.
Oh, okay.
And I don't drive it around. That way I'm not locked into I have to have it back by X time. I can.
Right.
They close now at 5 because of COVID, so it's harder to get back in time. They used to close at 7, I think. So now it's 5. And I could return it at 7, or I could turn it at 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. If my ride is busy, they're not have to working around me. I'm getting gas. It's $4.50 because I'm I don't know anymore. Like if I take it back at close, are they expecting it at close, or is that good enough where I can take it back anytime? $4.50. The guy calls and he's like, "Hi, Mr. Wilson. We're just checking to see if we have a return time at 5. We're just wondering if you're returning today." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've still got 10 minutes. I'm on the road. I'm right there. I'm around the corner. I'll be right there." He's like, "Oh, okay, good, great." Like, that's weird. You wait till 10 minutes out to call to see if I'm going to return it. I pull in, I get out, there's a guy standing there pacing back and forth who's not a worker. I'm like, that's weird. I walk inside, the guy's like, "Hey, can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, you just called me 2 minutes ago. Here are the keys." And he's like, "Oh, great." Walks back out and says to the guy pacing, "Yeah, this is the car we got for you. We're going to give it to you as soon as we clean it up." Like, you're cutting it that close? And I look around and there's probably 15, 20 cars in the lot.
Yeah.
Like, are all of these not available right now?
Oh, either reservations.
Now you got to wipe my week-long Iowa fast food, butt scent out of this car.
Oh.
I want to be like, "Good luck, buddy."
Yeah.
You might want to go get one of those little trees while he's cleaning this up. Just so you're safe.
Ask Big Mac what he uses to clean the chairs in the studio.
And I had to make eye contact with that guy. See, and that guy sat down in my stuff, and he was like, "Well, I know that guy smells like."
Right. Hey, thanks for getting White Castles on the way over here to the rental place. That's awesome.
It was so weird.
Now, is that the one that pulled to the left?
Yes. No, it pulled to the right.
Pulled to the right.
Pulled to the right 2 times.
2 times? Yeah, just 2 times. Or any time you took your hand off the steering wheel.
Hand off the steering wheel, it was in the shoulder. I don't think it wanted to go to Iowa. I don't blame it. As soon as I let go, it was right. And then it tried to warn me that I needed to take a break. Every time I took my hand off, it would hit the white line, and it would trigger the signal that said, "Do you need to take a break?" No.
Yeah. Get some coffee. Get some rest.
You have been in existence for 3,000 miles, car, and you're already ruined.
We didn't drive a rental today. We drove mine, so we're fine there. But I'll tell you what.
Where'd you get the shake, by the way? I didn't get a shake. Where'd you get this?
They were giving them out free.
Where were you got a shake?
Yeah, I got a shake at, what was that, the Pink Elephant?
Yes, the Pink Elephant Antique Store.
Yeah, the Pink Elephant.
It's on 55 in Illinois, between Springfield and St. Louis.
Somewhere in that realm.
Yeah.
But it's right off 55.
Off the double Nick.
Yeah, they have, they got a, though it was a stretch where there was no construction, so it was nice, like about 40 feet.
Yeah. So we decided to get off the road.
About 40 feet, we decided to get off.
Straight stretch of road with nothing. We were like, let's get off.
But no, we went antiquing and didn't find anything. And then decided I was going to get some ice cream.
We saw some Yoo-Hoo candy. Is that new?
I've never seen that.
Like, it seemed to be in a section of old candy, but I'd never heard of it or seen it.
Nicole had never seen it. I'd never seen it. It said it was chocolate and caramel. I don't think there's caramel in Yoo-Hoo.
Oh, you think they're getting that from the bathroom? Because did you go in there?
Oh, don't even go there.
Did you go in that bathroom?
Yeah, after I asked you where it was, I did end up going that way. And it was, that was not, it wasn't a pink elephant that was in there, but it was something. It was, you know what? I think they just
looked like Yoo-Hoo. I'm telling you, it looked.
They need to make more trips for stew cleaning throughout the day. Yeah, they need to do that.
Made me feel real good about their cleansing procedures.
Yeah.
Because that didn't look like it had been fresh. It looked like it had been baked on.
On the bright side, they're an antique store. Most of their stuff is pre-COVID.
That's true.
So you're fine.
Maybe they got that toilet from somewhere else.
Correct.
It's weird. It's in like an old high school, and the gym is like the gym of the grade school we grew up in.
Yeah.
Did you get that feeling when you were in there?
Yeah, it was different. You know what I thought was neat though is that everything in the bathroom, including the hand dryer, had a price tag on it.
Did it really?
Except the toilet. Yeah, but everything else in there, every mirror that was up that you could look in, the hand dryer, everything else had dollar price tags on it. Like you could walk out with this right now. If
That hand dryer was so old though; it had a crank on it.
That was an antique.
Yeah, it was.
It was probably came with the school.
Probably did.
It was probably there. So, but no, that was.
Yeah, it's a fun little place where stretch your legs.
Yeah, well, a little photo op too with the pink elephant.
Right,
We got a couple other photo opportunities that. I don't know, what was that thing I knelt down by? It was some kind of...
Oh, it looked like a roller coaster thing, but it had sleigh cars in it.
It had sleigh cars on it, but it was called like the Menage a Trois.
It was called Menage a Trois. There were 3 cars, so maybe that was the Trois?
Maybe.
I don't know about the Menage, though. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, I don't know. But I had to take a photo op of that. That's probably, like you said, it's probably the most photo thing in the entire building.
The whole building.
Yeah.
I took a photo. We'll probably put it on our website. They had a full stand, not even a life size, because it had been like 10 times real size, because they were human size.
Right.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. So I blocked Theodore, because Theodore.
Well, it was Alvin, Simon, and Ted.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're not Theodore.
I'm not.
So it was really just.
We discussed that, right? And my parents didn't like the name Theodore, but they named me Ted.
Yeah. Yeah. You were given a God-given nickname.
I was God-given nickname.
Yeah. So.
You know what? He doesn't look like he has time to say a whole name. We'll just give him Ted.
Yeah. Well, be honest. Theodore. That's a very powerful name, and
I wasn't going to grow into it.
They're going to be people, right?
Yeah.
They're going to be somebody, and you're really not. So that's probably where they went. Hey, your parents had a lot of foresight.
Yeah,
a lot of foresight.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, that checks out.
It does.
Hey, this is the first time I've ever driven and talked like this.
Yeah, we're doing a mobile podcast right now.
Because Big Mac took vacation again.
Big Mac seems to be taking a lot of vacation. Runs a business. Knows that we like to work on Saturdays with him. Give him money on Saturdays. And he's always like, "Oh, hey guys, I gotta go into town on Saturday."
I know you guys work like every other day, but
I've got to do something with chickens on Saturday.
Yeah,
so I can't.
Yeah. My mom's coming into town. We're gonna murder a grizzly bear. Yeah. What do? They kill animals or something.
I got to look at my phone at home on Saturday. I can't come in.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to look at, and I got a lot of stuff not to Google that Damon wants done. So yeah, that's really what he does. It'd be more fun if he was here, but it wouldn't.
Well,
then we'd be in the studio.
Yeah,
then we wouldn't put Brian in the car.
No,
that defeats the purpose.
Yeah, he doesn't wear his shoes. First off.
Yeah, he does not like to wear DNA. We went over that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, DNA. So.
I mean, we could put him in the trunk with the other butt. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. All the chicken carcasses.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What do you mean?
Yeah. So I do hope he has a feather suit though ready when he comes back into work. So he said his mom was going to knit him a sweater with feathers. So pretty solid.
Man, can I be off that week?
Yeah. Well,
we all be off that week?
You've been off every week since we've started, so I don't see how that's going to pertain any differently.
Just because we're going at speed does not mean I will just be out and just jump out of this car.
If you hear a lot of wind noise and then me cheering, that's because Ted decided to...
That checks out!
Yeah. I'll show myself out. I wish you would. Let me unlock the doors.
Oh, hey, guess what, folks? You're in luck. It's only like 180 miles left to go, so strap in.
I can't see this getting old.
No, it should be fine.
This podcast was not recorded at Audiohive Podcasting. If you'd like your podcast to not sound like this, look us up. You can find us at audiohivepodcasting.com.
Well, we're driving. We've been driving all day.
One of us has been, sure.
Yeah, we've been driving all day.
I'm fresh as a daisy over here.
Well,
not as a Daisy Duke, though.
My nose would tell me otherwise, but that's cool.
You are the one that's been. Anyway.
Yeah, let's just say I dealt it because I smelt it.
Thankfully, I didn't
Yeah.
smell it. Yeah.
Yeah, I dealt it.
We actually left the state. We went to St. Louis, Missouri for a little bit of a trip. We got home, decided we didn't have enough food, so we went somewhere else for another meal.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I had a Reuben/burger, so it was a Reuben on top of a burger, because I guess my diet's out the window. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore.
Yeah. I got the horseshoe, which is basically I got the buffalo chicken, and it's on open-faced sandwich, covered in cheese and French fries and more cheese. And I brought half at home, but I still ordered the big one. You remember I said I'm just gonna get the little one.
Yeah,
and then what I
was kind
say?
of surprised.
I'll get the big one.
Yeah, you know what? You pay a little bit more and you get a meal for tomorrow.
Correct.
That's actually smart of you. I'm kind of surprised.
Correct.
Though I did make fun of you, and the waitress now thinks you're an idiot because I told her, she told you to put it in an oven, and I told you that was the big hot microwave.
Yeah, that's the big microwave.
Yeah.
Right. It's the lower big microwave. That does check out.
Yeah, and you're listening to this because you said you would. He's probably going to make it wrong. So, sorry. I'm sorry you wasted your time trying to tell him how not to have a gooey center, I think is what you called it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to melt.
Too late for that.
It's going to melt the styrofoam in the big
Oh,
box.
God.
In the big box. That's how it works. But so we've been driving all day. We've been doing little snippets here and there, trying to catch stuff, catch random thoughts, this and that. We're going to send everything to Big Mac. He's going to put it all in a wave form like he does. He's going to send it back to us. We're going to edit it up. And hopefully out of the, I don't know, probably hour and a half we'll have when we're done, we can find, 25 or 30 minutes of real...
He's going to have a heck of a time making this cohesive.
Right.
You're going to earn your money this week, Big man.
Yeah. It's definitely a special puzzle that he's going to have to put together. No, we had some fun earlier. We had waffles.
Yeah, we did.
And it made me go back to... which wasn't really officially treated like a business opportunity last week, but you did present it, even though you didn't think about it. I was listening
is this
back.
the waffle blanket?
The waffle blanket.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. I want to let you know that I'm in. I you know me, I have no startup capital, but I'm in. What I will tell you is Big Mac's not here. So instead of me paying for this podcast, I will just pay you his money because you know he's going to be in.
Right. Of course he is.
Big Mac, if you're not in, let us know.
I'm so out.
Anybody?
Seems to be in.
Bueller?
Nope.
Bueller? I didn't hear a nope. Did you hear a nope?
I did not.
Nope.
Okay. So that's solid.
And if you didn't put one in later, it proves he's not listening.
Right.
So,
Definitely listening.
that's on you, Big Mac.
You want to know what's bad? That's true. When he's playing that through and he's not paying attention, he's looking at his phone. Yeah, Big Mac, that might have just cost you a hundo. Might have
It's
cost you a
gonna
hundo,
cost you
buddy.
a
That's on
hundo.
you, bro.
It is what it is. All right. So
You know what I like about this idea, even though I'm out?
Yeah.
Because I'm out on all your ideas, even though this one was mine,
it's your idea.
is that because you're eating the blanket, you have to buy a new one every day. Or at least in the winter. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going to make a killing off
This
it.
is like residual income. It's almost like
Yeah.
going in a rental.
Are you selling them the finished product, or are you going to like a DIY, do it at home kit, where they're cooking their own blanket?
Well, then it can come out of the oven warm. You could go to bed with a nice, warm, toasty, crisp blanket. That I tell you what, I like that.
This idea is not waffle.
So what do we?
Wow, we're late at night.
So
We're
what do-
finding this funny.
What do we call it?
This is the first time I have to come up with the idea and the name.
Well, it's your company that I'm going to own 51% of. So what do you want to call it? Because remember, I have to present it to Shark Tank because that's what I do.
Well, let's think about it. Let me move on. We'll think about something else. Do you have any ideas when I'm thinking about a name?
Huh? No, I really don't. I just know that I plan on eating.
No, I mean, do you have any business ideas when I'm thinking for a name for my
Oh,
business
I do. My actual business idea. Okay. So listen, what you can do, you can take your 49% that you own in this company, just roll it right into this one because there's no way you're going to pass. And I know Big Mac's not going to pass because, I'm not going to hear no. I have like a hybrid flower. I mess up a lot. Okay. I mess up a lot. So I should send flowers a lot more than I do. But what I have is I have, when you smell them, I stop and smell the roses.
Right, sure.
These smell like chloroform.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, chloroform flowers. So what I'm thinking is, if we do the chloroform flowers, is you're basically telling everybody, listen, she may be fighting now, but she's not going to be fighting later. Okay? I would deliver them in person, though.
This one is dangerous.
I would deliver them in person because if you think about it, you get some other delivery guy, maybe some hunk Buffy delivery guy that delivers these flowers for you, and she takes a whiff.
Do you run these past your wife?
No.
I can tell.
No. Why would I do that? She's going to want in. She's going to want on the ground floor.
I'm not sure.
She's going to want in. First off, she already loves the flowers. I've given to her many times. She loves the flowers.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm way out on this. No, I'm way out. I will, because I'm apparently contractually obligated, I will give you a name.
Yeah.
You're going to call this chloral floral.
Ooh, I like that. I do like that. Man, they're guaranteed to end every fight. They end every fight. I'm advocating
flowers that render people unconscious.
No, I'm advocating flowers that end every fight.
by rendering one of the parties unconscious.
Look, you're splitting hairs. I
don't think
you're
I
splitting
don't have
hairs.
any hairs to split, and I don't think I'm splitting hairs.
You're splitting hairs. How is that pertinent to what we're doing?
Oh, wow.
You're selling flowers.
This is not.
Fight's over, but you got to deliver them in person, like I said. Otherwise, you're setting the stage for some bad stuff to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now.
This is not good.
Okay? What? I'm being serious.
That's what scares me.
So I will just move your 49% equity of the blanket company into this because that's how you got to diversify. You know what I mean? You got to diversify. So, and I'm going to assume Mac's in, so the money we would have spent to edit the episode 2, I'll just put it towards that. Mac, you good? Told you.
Scary still seems good.
He's good. He's good. I usually get a nope right away. So it's solid.
How are we recording this while you two are in prison?
Huh? I'm just letting you know right now.
I'm just questioning.
No, don't question. Just support ideas. When you have a questioning attitude, you're hindering growth.
Can we talk? All right, this is the first time we can do this live. Can we talk about the drivers on the road today?
Well, they're terrible.
I wasn't even driving, and I was up in the ceiling. I can't.
But just real quick.
Oh no, I was changing the subject for a reason.
Real quick. I want to know. Do you think that you're like fully not in?
I'm out.
No, I'm being serious. I mean, listen. Don't play the hard guy role. Do what's right.
Oh, I'm playing the sensible guy role.
Go with your heart.
And it tells me out.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, so if you want to be in an endless fight with your wife, send her regular old flowers that probably cost, I don't know, $50 for a dozen roses. That's absolutely crazy. Or get Floral Floral. I love that name. We're going to use it, okay? Get that. Now, it's $120, but it's guaranteed to end the fight. And you know what? Honestly, you could even play video games the rest of the night if you want to. I'm telling you right now, this is a cannot miss. Whatever you were fighting about, you're fighting about going out, don't even fight about it.
You don't
Come
think
home
there's
with
not
flowers.
going to be a bigger fight when they wake up realizing they lost part of their life just sleeping because you knocked them out with flowers?
That's not what's happening. They're just smelling the flowers, and then they're so happy that the fight's over. And then they're probably going to take a nap. I mean, that's what happens sometimes.
We need to introduce you to a scientist.
Yeah. I would love to get because I would
to explain how wrong you are about it.
Because if you think about it, we could put this in other stuff too. We could put it in men's cologne. Okay, we could put it in all kinds of stuff.
I don't notice you seem the streets only go one way in your scenario.
Hey, Damon's a one-way street, brother. Damon's a one-way street.
And I want off.
Go to the city. Damon's a one-way street.
I want to turn at the exit.
So anyway, listen. I'm going to tell you right now, my biggest thing is startup capital. I'll take your 49% of the other company. We'll use it for startup capital here because you know the blanket idea is going to be great. There's residual income. I don't anticipate residual income from flowers because honestly, you already made up. It's over. I'm still
workshopping the name. I really don't have like it. The only thing I got right now is duvet because it's a duvet you ate.
No.
Yeah,
no,
I'm not. But I don't know how you can work the waffle in.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I really don't know.
It's not my business anymore. Don't care. You took it. It's on you now.
What? Okay, so what if?
Nope, I'm out.
No, we switch from waffles. Okay, which great idea. But we switch from waffles and we go to basically just like a fajita wrap, and then you wrap up in it. Yet it's edible.
I like that. But pancakes are closer to waffles, and instead of a blanket, you could call it a.
Yeah, but then you're going to call, what are you going to call her? Pigs in a blanket? You can't do that.
No.
Because then you're going to need lots of chlorofloral to make up for that, especially if she ever hears you go, hey, that's my pig in a blanket.
I'd call it more like a planket, because it's a pancake blanket.
A blanket?
Blanket.
You know what's bad is I'd eat it.
I think that's the whole game.
Yeah, I'd eat it. Because I know it's supposed to keep you warm and everything else, but odds are, like, my wife's not going to finish the night with it on. She's going to wake up frigid.
Because you're eating.
Yeah. She's going to wake up frigid. When she sees me sit
this
down. This
solves the problem you had last time with her weighted blanket, though.
It does.
Because you had that blanket force field thing. Or what were you calling it?
That was a booty force field.
Yes.
Yes,
right,
that was a booty force field.
Right.
So now, honestly, I just tear off a little spot, have a snack, force field broken. I like where you're going here, but I still think we go back to waffles. We got to do waffles. I'm not a because if you think about it, pancakes in bed, too messy. Waffles, yeah, okay with that.
Okay.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
Are you on board? You back in?
You took this business away from me so you could fund the business I'm not part in. So I'm by default out.
Oh, that's kind of a bummer.
I'm okay with it. If it takes me away from the...
There, I do have a... Could I interest you in Reclaim Your Name, where you could get back in?
No. I don't... We're circling around to businesses I've been way out. How are those businesses going for you, by the way?
Well, those businesses, they're not flourishing yet. But I do feel
shocked.
They're very... It's very promising. It's very promising. And that being said, I will tell you that because of course we launched our website. Okay.
Thatchecksoutwdt.
Right, which is kind of a parent company for the for what we do. Now, what we do is invest in Damon's companies. So realistically,
wait,
you're
are you
already
saying that this website that I'm a part of for this podcast is a front for your trash companies?
Yeah. And actually, the next time I write your bio, you will see that you're totally on board with this. So I cannot wait for the month to be up and I rewrite your bio. So, but no, we have thatchecksoutwdt. And if you go there, I'm working on, I should say Nicole's working on. She's really doing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, but she's getting our businesses up there. And this way you can kind of see, and they're going to be all cataloged as to what episode they're in and everything else. So if you have any questions or you hear something in a recording you're listening to now, and you're like, well, when was that? If it wasn't evident by the title, it'll be all cataloged. So you can go back and go, well, they're talking about Pet Jet. They're talking about Reclaim Your Name. What is that? You know what they are? They're wonderful ideas that Ted passed on.
I appreciate that your wife is doing all this because it takes my digital fingerprint off of all of these.
A little bit.
No, yeah. She's the one that's doing all this stuff. That means I am not.
You're not supposed to point that out.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not supposed to point that out. I mean,
tell her incognito mode.
Yes.
If she's not familiar, she might want to be.
Your Google search is going to be so wrong.
Yeah. I mean, we've already ruined Brian's, and he's not paying attention, so that's fine.
Well, maybe you have. He doesn't look up a thing for me. He never has.
Still, don't give him my secret.
Yeah. But no, I've had a lot of fun doing the traveling and stuff today. I've seen some absolute crazy drivers.
Well, this is what kicked us off, is the travel we did. We took, our first episode was about a trip we took, and we kind of missed that. We wanted to get out. We wanted to do it as well as we could, because it's still not easy to travel. So we all hopped in the car, Damon, myself, our media mogul, Nicole. We all went for a little trip, had a little fun.
Found out we had business cards?
Yes. Found out we had business cards.
That was amazing.
Handed a few out to some people that I think might be interested.
Yeah, well, that was after you started the surprise where she got a Mickey ears and a pin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, keychain.
Keychain, okay. For her first road trip.
Right.
And then you bought yourself a Grimace.
No, I bought the That Checks Out podcast, a mascot. They didn't have one of you, so I got a Grimace.
I don't wear purple on purpose because you're a real ass about it. So I don't wear purple on purpose.
The likeness was surprising, though. I don't know.
Yeah, no, and they're like the town we grew up in. The school is purple and white. So if I ever go to anything, I'm definitely not going to show any team spirit.
Hey, I just looked over a couple times, and you look like you were grimacing, and then you said one of us might have done something in the car.
Oh yeah.
The rest of us might have noticed nasally later.
Yeah, I may or may not have made the car smell not good.
You might have had aerosol stew.
That was a mixture of our lunch.
Speaking of which, did we just go through some sort of like plant, or was that you?
May or may not be a plant. I don't really know.
Do we need to get you another Grimace?
I'm guessing it's plant-based, if nothing else.
Oh, we went to an antique store. We walked around.
Oh yeah.
We talked about that a little bit. Another whip somewhere.
Yeah, we did. We did. We'll have some pictures to put up and this and that. Nicole wore a shirt all day.
Yeah.
That checks out shirt.
Advertises on the shirt.
Yep. I didn't
We didn't want to be the people that went to see the band. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy. We did get to wear a mask though.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is the first time we took pictures.
The Hollywood Slackers provided for us, so that was pretty cool. So.
It was a good day for trying to cobble together a show without the studio, without Big Mac.
Yeah.
To do some traveling at the same time.
It was a good day without Big Mac.
Semi-lockdown.
I think you can stop right there. It was a good day without Big Mac. And if
no one told us nope the whole time. We actually got to do our stuff.
Yeah. I'm so glad he's in on every business idea I've had today. It is phenomenal. So
he's going to be thrilled.
His wife's going to be even more thrilled when he brings her home flowers.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
He's going to get some free ones. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not going to be free. I'm taking his money, but they're going to be, something. So, but yeah, she's going to be super stoked. Super stoked. As a matter of fact, Mac, if you're listening right now, I'm going to tell you right now, when you edit this, before you put it out, go ahead and mess up, dude. Go ahead. Mess up. Cause a problem. Pick a fight. If you've been waiting to do something, do it.
Just so we're clear, Mrs. Mac, you're looking for Damon's lawyer when all this goes down?
That's is this part where you go, can you timestamp this?
Yeah, can you timestamp this? Because I want Mrs. Mac to know that Ted has nothing to do with this idea.
Maybe we should start calling him Cheese, because then she'd be Mrs. Mac and Cheese.
Well, we got in trouble for saying people's names before, everything. I just want to be safe, so she can be Mrs. Mac.
Right. She's some girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, some girl. Brian, you can use that. Put it over her name.
Oh, he married you, some girl. That sounds romantic.
Some girl.
That sounds good.
She stole my heart. Who? Some girl.
Some girl.
Yeah, some girl.
Something to do with mac and cheese. I don't know.
Oh, man. You know what, though? It's been a fun day. It's actually dark. We're pulling in the driveway right now after having dinner, which was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I'm going to try and not hit my other vehicle. We'll see how that works. I will tell you right now, I'm looking forward to getting back in the studio, but I know it's going to be...
Yeah, this is kind of going to be a short and disjointed episode probably, but I think people have fun. They'll realize that you get to see us kind of like outside the polished studio, see what we really do out here. Yeah, and at the same time, it gives you a different appreciation for what he does. Yes, we cannot do this professionally without Big Mac.
This sound quality, although we're going to give it to him in a medium where he's going to take it and clean it up and this and that, he's going to make us sound good. And we drove around all day in a car and talked. I literally downloaded an app on my phone, and we're using it through the Bluetooth, and that's how we're talking. And we're going to give him that. It might have a little road noise in the background. You might have to turn the volumes up or the vocals up and do this and that.
To cut out the screams from the trunk. Well, there's some things Mac's going to have to clean up.
Right. The size of disappointment of my wife, who was riding with us most of the day.
Yeah.
Yes. If you can hear eyes rolling on there.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, you're going to need to take that off. But overall, like I said, it was a good day. And right now, I know that checks out, and we're really a crew of 4 people, and we didn't have Mac with us, but it's, Nicole's doing a lot of the media stuff and everything else. I, of course, of 110% of the talent. Ted was here today, so that was pretty good. And then, and like I said, Mac he's on his own vacation. What is this vacation, like number 7 since we met him?
Feels like it.
Yeah. So
feels like he's really making the small business grow.
Yeah. Apparently, the only entrepreneur in this group is the guy who gets 53 weeks of vacation a year.
We really need to check that contract again.
Yeah.
We might have crossed the wrong T.
Yeah. All I know is if he's not back in time, I'm using his shower. That's all I can tell you right now. So, Mac, you better get back. So, but no, I please download, subscribe. Again, if the sound quality on this was a little rough, I do apologize, but we wanted to make sure we had something to go out on a Monday like we're supposed to, and hopefully it was entertaining enough for you to be like, you know what, I'm going to tune in again next week. And then at the same time, tell your friends. Go to the website, thatchecksoutwdt. I'm doing all your job. You normally do this.
Well, you're right. Go to thatchecksoutwdt. Like Damon says, you can go straight to all of our methods of listening to us. You can see some fun pictures. We're going to be building some new stuff. But you can share that with your friends, and they can pick whatever method they want to listen to. That way it's easier for them.
Subscribe via email on our website.
Right.
Subscribe via email because we're looking into doing maybe like a weekly blast of stuff too, and we'll keep everybody posted on what's going on. There's a cat in my yard.
And you'll find out.
Instead of a squirrel, there's a cat. Can you believe that right now?
All right. The shower gets you distracted at the studio. Everything else gets you distracted. At least we're not driving.
There's a cat.
At least we're pulled in the driveway. Yeah. People have been asking for merch. We'll have those links up. Eventually, when we figure that out, you'll all be able to find that on the website when we do it. So everything that comes out new, news, all that stuff, it'll be on the website. That's where you want to go to find out more about That Checks Out.
Yeah, it's your one stop for everything we do. Every format on how you can download it or subscribe or anything on there is on there. We appreciate the support. We really do. And we're looking forward to getting out and doing more stuff. And I will tell you, this is no joke. We are going to do some kind of giveaway that involves an awesome Instapot that never got to make it into my house.
That's true.
It's brand new in the package. Ted saw it. It's in my garage. It's sitting right there. We're gonna do something. We're gonna give that away to some lucky listener, or
maybe we'll put a sticker on it. Maybe we'll sign it. Maybe we'll do something fun.
If I autograph it, I mean that would
make it worth less, right?
No,
worthless.
Worth. That's what. You called me that all day today.
Yeah.
Is that my nickname?
Well, it's your status for sure.
But no, we're gonna do something like that. So again, thank you. This is really blowing up bigger than we thought it would, faster than we thought it would, and we want it to keep going because by the time I'm 71, I'd like to not have to work a day job.
I'd like to not see you by the time I'm 71. So.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, I'm gonna outlive you. It's okay.
You're probably right.
Hey, that checks out.
That checks out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking out this weird episode of Traveling That Checks Out. I have been your host and co-pilot, Ted Wilson, the pilot, the star of our show, Damon Bracchio, not here with us. I wish he could have said hello or goodbye. Our meteor mogul, the one that's keeping us going, Nicole Bracchio, the guy who's not here. Thank God, it's been a great episode without him. Brian, Big Mac. Ladies and gentlemen, that checks out.